Is this a crazy time to be alive or what? First, let me say greetings to all of you who joined us today in our journey through the Bible. Thank you for doing that. Our goal is to go through Scripture, Genesis to Revelation, in this year, um, just one day at a time. My name's Tim, and I'm a Bible teacher, retired pastor, and missionary at the moment. But our text for today is in Psalm 46 to 51. Uh, I assume that most of you probably know that right now I'm recording this from Europe. I've been here for about 3 months, and Europe is going through a dangerous time right now. The streets of Paris are the scene of riots this week. Apparently, there are some people that didn't like the results of the election, so hey, we called a riot. There's some who believe that all the NATO nations will be at war with Russia within 3 months from right now. The town we live in now is actually so close to the border with Ukraine that fighter jets fly over our town from time to time and create sonic booms. It literally rattles the windows of our house when they go over there. So I'm glad for Psalm 46 today. Psalm 46 is strategically placed between 45 and 47. Psalm 45 uh, shows us God who's revealed as the great King. And in chapter 47, we see God is revealed as the most powerful, the Most High God who will subdue all the nations. And as a bridge between those two ideas, we have Psalm 46. And that's where we are today, just exploring some of the truths that we find there that will reveal a little more about who God is as we read it and understand it. Now, remember, as we read Psalm 46, this was for Israel. It seems like this was a time of upheaval and difficulty for them. Other nations were gathering to make war against Israel, and that did happen from time to time. Very relevant for today because Israel is going through that right now as other nations are threatening, um, gathering around Israel to make war. Lebanon is right on the verge of their war with um, Hamas in Gaza right now. What do you do when you live in such a crazy, mixed up world? Well, you remember Psalm 46:1, where it tells us God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Everything can come crashing down around you, but you know what? If you serve the living God, the one who is all powerful, there's no need to fear. If God be for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. Of course, the bigger question is, since that's true and we know it is, are we on God's side? That's where I want to be. You notice in verse 2 and 3, this great psalm says, therefore we will not fear, though the earth be removed, and though mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, and though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Boy, we're describing a time of great evil in the verses 2 and 3 that seems to be the case today. Mountains being cast into the sea is just an illustration of times of great upheaval. Mountains are supposed to be the most stable things on this earth. They're so old, people say they've been there forever. It's happened before, though. You know, when the United States first tested their new hydrogen bomb, they used an uninhabited island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean to test it out. It was U.S. territory, but it was uninhabited. Nobody was there, and so they thought that'd be a good place. We'll put the bomb there, set it off, and see what happens. When that bomb exploded, it literally cast that entire island into the sea. It was gone. Nothing was left. And the Bible tells us it's going to be like that again in the future when God takes control of this earth as the great tribulation is coming to an end. Mountains will be level and the islands will be cast into the sea. When going through times like that, that's the time to remember where your rest is. Now, God willing, we'll be home soon, but is there stability there? You wonder. Right now, Russia has a ship that's 90 miles off the eastern coast of America. Did you know that? They have a sufficient firepower to basically eliminate the entire eastern seaboard. If they would aim one of those missiles at the White House, for example, and President Biden was there, he has 12 minutes to live. That's the kind of world we live in right now. And this is a time to make God our refuge, my friends. Verse 4 tells us, there's a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God. Right in the middle of all this chaos that's being described here in this psalm, there's a picture of peace that God offers for all of us when we rely on Him. This peace like a river. So, how should we respond when your world is falling apart? When all is chaos? Psalm 46:10, as you keep reading here, said, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Of course, that's where you go. You remember what Moses told the Israelites when they had left Egypt and now the Egyptian army was closing in behind them? The Red Sea is in front of them, and people were all convinced we're all going to die out here. Moses said in Exodus 14:13, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Now, this is the time to remember that this is His world. He's in control. And even in this troubled world we live in, it's only in Him that we can find true rest, my friend. I hope that's where you're turning today to find the rest that you need and the security that is only in Him. Well, stay in the Bible. Tomorrow we're reading in Psalm 52 to 59. So dig into those Psalms. And I'll look forward to being back with you again very soon. We'll see you then, my friends. Have a great day.